So even Farina doesn't know the truth? You've never once let her in on the full plan?
Yes, it had to be done. To deceive the heavenly principles, she did very well. If she had let her, it seems that trusting humanity was...
I believe that I understand how your deception... How would you build on this foundation?
Ah, good, good. Of course, the Iudex of Fontaine has pinpointed the crux of the issue. I'm sure you've long sensed that the oratory...
I've always suspected that it had its own consciousness. And Linny did mention that he heard a human voice. It now seems that that person was you.
And then I became one with the oratories, taking Fontaine's gnosis with me. Yes, it would... Alas, your understanding of this In truth, it is no enactor of justice. Oh, you have it. And to be more precise, not only will the oratory... I mean... Did you think I would be the sort... My work over these last 500 years has been to... But really, some have already discovered that only a small fraction of the energy the vast majority had to be accumulated.
It was all a part of your plan then? Both the trial and the sentence?
Indeed. This power, accrued over 5 centuries, but only power of this magnitude could hope to destroy the Hydro-Arc.
So the Oratrice's call for death was for neither Farina nor Focalor. The destruction of that divine throne. If I'd...
Returning what's rightfully yours to you, of course. In other words, this was all done to return the authority of the Hydro-Arc.
But...
Oh, what? Getting sad. The authority of the ancient dragons shall soon be yours once...
All you've done throughout the years is just so you...
I've never quite seen it that way, you know. Even now, I'm quite... Hydro Dragon, Hydro... I must say, had it been within my rights, Egeria stole the power of the primordial sea. And the heavenly prince... I, for my part, am the god of justice. And speaking of justice, I have always believed that justice lies. So, if the theft of the primordial sea's might was... Then, leaving matters of procedural right... In other words, defying the prophecy at this point... Iudex Nervillet, the highest judge in our land.
So when I was invited to the court of Fontaine to serve as Iudex, at last, in the beginning, I was uninterested in human existence. But these 5 centuries, you are a devious one, things being as they are. Surely you know that I could never declare them to be guilty.